Hi everybody, Diana here. I am the creator and designer for the Build a Quilt system. Build a Quilt is a system for making beautiful patchwork quilting on your home embroidery machine in the hoop of your home embroidery machine. It's a super simple system. You only need a 5x7 hoop. Build a Quilt came about because I have been quilting for over 55 years, and I had a group of machine embroidery friends who would not quilt with me. Can you believe it? Somebody didn't want to quilt with me. And it's because they only wanted to do things on their embroidery machine. That was their sewing outlet, was machine embroidery. So over 6 years, I learned, I failed, I had some success, but after 6 years, I was finally able to launch the Build a Quilt Patchwork in the Hoop system. And now my friends will quilt with me and they love it. They're hooked too, just like a lot of you are on my YouTube channel, Sew in Common. And here at Sew in Common, on Sundays, I have a pre-recorded show called Quilt Lab. And I love Quilt Lab because it is a time for me once a month to bring you a whole new block. We do a whole new project, lots of other fun stuff throughout the month. And each month that block comes in 3 sizes. You get all 3 sizes, plus lots of other information. Our exclusive coloring sheet that allows you to color in a picture of the block as many times as you want with as many copies as you want to make, because coloring first, then figuring out your fabric can be way easier. Or if you've got a little one that you need to keep occupied, make some coloring sheets and let them. Sometimes they come up with really cool color combinations that you'll never think of on your own. So they can be inspiring that way. But the whole package for the Quilt Lab block of the month is always $7.95, which is a great value. Normally a block set like that in the industry would be about double that. But I have something even better, something that gives you more benefits and allows you to get more out of your Quilt Lab experience. And that is our Quilt Lab subscription. And I want to share with you now today what that subscription entails and a little bit how it works. So every month, that block, you would get a code in an email from me, along with all the other subscribers, so that you could go in and download that month's block at no additional charge, because basically they're all covered within your subscription price. And in that subscription, those blocks are even less, come out to be even less. You save about $35 on the blocks alone if you do the subscription. That's a huge savings. And you also get not just the blocks, but once a quarter or every 4 months, you get an exclusive Build a Quilt block from me that is exclusive just to the members. You also get access to the members only area of our website, where I put private videos for you all. We're working on a private pattern section right now. I email you any special extra patterns because I'm still working on it. That member section keeps growing, so that part is still being worked on a little bit. But all of those things are available. Special shopping things will be there for you. You get access to all the Quilt Lab videos, so you don't have to search through them here on YouTube. You can just find them there in the members only section. So there are lots of benefits as well. And all of those benefits are listed at our website. As soon as you go up on the Sew in Common website, you'll see the subscription, and it'll list all the different benefits for you, which are even more than the ones that I just shared. Now, I know somebody out there is saying, Diana, it's July next week. And that's right. Can you believe it's already July? How in the world? We're halfway through the year. Well, why would I want to subscribe? How does that work for me? Well, let me share that with you, because that is a great question, and I get it more often than I can say. And so let me explain it. If you subscribe now to the Quilt Lab subscription service, I will send you an email with all the coupon codes that you need for all the blocks that we've already done. You're not going to miss a thing. And then I will also send you in that email a download attachment that is only that first quarter's special block for all of you. Now, regarding your security and your privacy, I don't hold on to any of your financial stuff anything like that. Your security to me is as important as my security is to me, which is very important. I have a really good friend who is a computer forensics expert. She goes in and digs into people's computers for trials and stuff, and gets information that you think is gone and isn't. And so she has scared me enough to know that I take security and privacy very, very, very sacredly to me. So that's the way I treat yours as well. So I will never send you something that is a third-party link. I might give you the information, but I won't send you the live link. It would be your choice to go and find that link on the website. But in case somebody else's stuff has been, messed with or something and they don't know it, I don't want to send you a live link. So I won't send you a third-party link that way, but I would send you the information so that you could go and find it. That kind of thing. And then from the month you join onward, you would just get your monthly coupon code in an email from me and download it every month along with everybody else. But you're getting all those extra benefits and you're saving a good deal of extra funds. Now, I want to share with you some of the blocks that we've done this year. Did any of you join us for the Riley Blake Block Challenge? It was on Thursdays. All those videos are still available on the website. Riley Blake put together a group of their designers and created 16 beautiful blocks and a set of sashing. And they did it in one of the more traditional patchwork methods. Nothing wrong with that at all. I like to call Build a Quilt patchwork for the 21st century. It's great for folks who have had issues with their hands, people like my friends who are machine embroiderers, and that's what they want to do because that's their outlet. Cool. Or people that are just starting out in quilting and know that with Build a Quilt, you don't have to worry about quarter inches here and special rulers to cut shapes there, because all of those things get built into your digital pattern. So it's there for you already. And so you have to have a lot less equipment overall. Well, I took all of the Riley Blake patterns and created them into Build a Quilt blocks. Here's 2, and here's 2 more. I'm putting my quilt together, and so all of these blocks have been sewn together. And all of that whole set of 16 plus the sashing is available for free as a set at my website. And I'll show you that website address in a moment. All of that is free for you. But during the month of May, the block set, the largest block was again a 10 by 10. All those Riley Blake blocks, 10 by 10. So the Blooming Star block can now be another block in that 10 block library. Oh, not this one yet. The June block, the Spinning Argyle Diamonds, it is also a 10 by 10 block. That's the largest size of the 3 in that block. So again, those can be done. And what is special about this block is during the month of May, we talked about putting things on point within a square. And we do that with triangles, and we do that with these special, what I call fancy corners. And so I took the triangles in the fancy corners and one of the digital Argyle diamond blocks, and we came up with a whole new block. See how you can mix and match? And I just did that by playing around. There's no pattern that looks like this. It just came out of my mind because I started putting segment pieces together. And that's the kind of thing that you can do. And that's what helps you do any of the pre-printed patterns and stuff that you might like. And so now, if you have all 16 of these and you're a Quilt Lab subscriber, you will have 12 more 10 by 10 patterns by the end of the year. You'll have 28 pattern library of 10 by 10 squares that you can work on for any kind of quilt that you want to make. It's really going to be fantastic. Now, those of you are going, but Diana, we have those first 3 months and they didn't come in 10 by 10 sizes. No, they didn't. However, Quilt Lab subscribers, get ready, because this week I'm digitizing all of our first 3 months blocks, February, March, and April, into a 10 by 10 size. And I'm sending them to you for free, an exclusive just for subscribers. And any other month this year where we have a block that doesn't already come in a 10 by 10 size, I will digitize that block into a 10 by 10 size, free exclusively for the Quilt Lab subscribers. Yay! So you guys are going to have a huge amount of 10 by 10 blocks, and that is a very typical quilting size. People love it. A lot of you have asked for it. You're going to have a huge library by the end of the year. But let's look at the blocks that we did this year. So in February, and I should tell you, our Quilt Lab subscriber year is February through January of the next year. Why not start in January? When we come into January, we're coming off the holidays, kids going back to school. Maybe we've gone on a trip. I need January to just relax and decompress and just let my mind go. That's when I like to get out my quilting books and magazines and get inspired for the new year. And then I hit the ground running in February with Quilt Lab. So in February, I have something other than Valentine's Day to think about. I also have Quilt Lab to be inspired and looking forward to. So our February block was the diamond and a cross. You see the X, the cross here, and then this is a diamond and a square block. But not only, so you got that block, that was the Quilt Lab block. You can make it in 3 sizes. This is the largest size. Here, I always do my demos in the largest size. We also, I showed you that month that you could also make the card trick block with that set. So now you can make 3 sizes of the card trick. And that's the great thing about Build-A-Quilt. With all those segments, you can mix and match them to your heart's delight. Then in the month of March, we did the St. George's Cross. Now, typically a St. George's Cross is in red and white. Well, as a quilter, I can choose any color I want, and you can too. You can pick any fabrics you want. The fabrics I choose and the colors I choose are just for inspiration for you. So I did blue and white. I love how that one turned out. And we also learned how to do that block with different colors in different places to create a beautiful flower. Oh no, actually that month we did do a type of applique in the project. So you'll have to check out that video to see what that is. And then during the month of April, we did the ever popular 5440 or fight block. And in that first video of that series, I told you all about the history of this block, but this block comes in several variations. This is the general 5440 or fight block, but this is also the 5440 or fight block. This is one of the variations. There are a lot of them. We created 3 because this is the 3rd one that we did. Isn't that beautiful? So at the project for this month was we made 9 of these blocks, 3 of each, I believe, and created a beautiful wall quilt or a beautiful quilt for the floor for a young child or a baby doing tummy time, that kind of thing. And so these 3 blocks I just showed you in these larger sizes, Quilt Lab subscribers, those are the ones that are coming to you in a 10 by 10 size now. So where can you subscribe? You can subscribe over at our website, sewandcommon.com. When you open the website up, the very first thing you'll see is the Quilt Lab subscription information. Right there is where you can subscribe. Just add that to your cart, and when you check out, you're done. Every month when you get your coupon codes, or when I send you your list of coupon codes, you'll just go in, put your block in your cart, check out, and then in the promotion box, put that code there and check out, and then you won't pay any additional for that particular block set. And plus, I will be sending you any of the other free things I've sent out that you may have missed. But all of that is available over at the website. Plus, the free Riley Blake block set is over there too. So if you haven't grabbed that yet, go ahead and grab it. Although I know thousands of you have. You guys really like that. And why did I do that? Because a group of ladies that subscribe here at Sew in Common wrote to me and asked me to do it. And so I said, sure. I didn't know about the challenge. They said, could you do these in Build-A-Quilt form? And I did them. And I did them for free because the Riley Blake challenge is also for free. So you get all of those in the set, plus that sashing as well. So go ahead and head on over to the website. Now, before I end all of my videos, I always tell you that as quilters, we are artists. You might not think of yourself that way. And I know I didn't for a long time until my husband told me one day, sweetheart, you really are an artist. And I didn't think so, but then more people said, your art is so beautiful, meaning my quilts. And I thought, well, it is an art form. So as quilters, we are artists. And a lot of times as quilters, our quilts don't stay with us. They go out into the world to loved ones and friends and veterans programs, things like that. And so at the end of every video, I tell you always, have a great week, enjoy yourselves, and go sew life beautiful. If you need to contact me, folks, you can do that at the website support@sewincommon.com. But until next time, go sew life beautiful. Thank you for letting me be with you today. Bye for now.